What's up guys, this is Gushi and we're here at Sonoma round 6 of Formula Drift. So this track is actually my favorite track. First of all, we have the starting straight. This is where we get the most momentum, the most speed, and it's actually one of the most exciting parts of the track. As we drive the straightaway, we approach the first right-hand turn sweeper at about 95, 96 miles an hour. For the first turn, we'll pull on the e-brake to initiate the drift with a lot of angle, a lot of impact, and smoke. The judges were looking for a lot of impact this weekend, so I knew I had to go in really deep with a lot of angle and kind of risk spinning while trying to maintain the drift. The second portion of the track is actually the slowest part of the track. It's a right turn hairpin going all the way down from third gear back to second gear. Clear that hairpin and then exit the hairpin, upshifting into third gear again at about 25 miles an hour. So we're going from 96 miles an hour to 25 miles an hour in just a matter of 3-4 seconds. So that's really exciting to watch, especially when it comes down to tandem. The last part of the track is actually pretty simple. As we exit that right-hand turn hairpin, we'll sweep again to the left while upshifting into third and just cross the finish line, and that is actually the end of the track. Sonoma is actually my favorite track because it's the fastest, it's the most exciting to watch, and everything happens right in front of you.
Drifting when you're so close to the limit or even beyond it, and you're so close to another car, crashes or collisions or just fender benders are just an integral part of the sport. Being in a crash on the track, it's kind of slow motion. You know, there's a feeling of momentum, like if you're standing on the edge of a swimming pool and you're kind of balancing over it. There's a moment where you can tell your center of gravity has reached the point of no return. And that happens as you're sliding into another car. You can feel your momentum is going into that car unless they get out of your way. There's nothing you can do at that point to avoid it. When you do have a crash, there are some critical things you have to look for. You know, essentially the skeleton and the basics of the car is what's important. The frame, the suspension, the wheels and tires. You don't have to worry about bodywork so much in this sport. When you have an issue, you just go straight to the tire. You look at the alignment, you test the alignment, you look for anything that may have moved or been bent that would affect the performance of the car. You're dealing with just 4 little contact patches the whole time, so it's critical that they're all pointed in the right direction and you're using all of them 100%.
We just finished our round here at round 6 Sonoma Infineon Speedway Formula Drift. Practice on Friday went, I guess it was so-so because we were trying to find the right line for the car because the judges were looking for something different compared to last year here. What they were looking for was actually a deep line riding along the outside of the course the entire time with a lot of speed and angle. The problem with our car is that it's hard to maintain a lot of angle while keeping the speed up. So I knew I had to choose between speed or angle. And since speed was more consistent, I decided to keep the speed up and kind of shallow up the angle a little bit. We finished in 19th place for qualify, which matched us against J.R. Von Ginn. So this is actually where it gets interesting. I knew that my first round in the 32 is going to be tough. You know, because he is going for the championship and I'm sitting in 14th place. The judges are going to be really hard on me, and so I knew I had a tough round. The first run of the top 32 was where I followed JR. In my opinion, I thought it was a so-so run, you know, probably even if anything. And then when the second run came up, I had a really good run, or at least I thought. But the win went to him. I honestly don't know why, but you know, we'll just take it as a lesson, just push harder and harder. Now that we have one more round left, which is the finals at Irwindale, I'm going to try to give it my all. I mean, it's really important that we have a win this season because it's been full of ups and downs. It's just been really tough knowing that we have a car that has so much potential to be on the podium, yet we haven't had a podium this year. So for the finals at Irwindale, we're going to give it all we have. We're going to come back really, really strong and hopefully be on the top.
Today was a long day. It was a very long day today. Started out round of 32, Pat Mordaunt, can't be overlooked for sure. Fought him and ended up beating him and moved into the number 1 qualifier, Tyler McQuarrie, right away. And that was in large part due to the bad qualifying round that I had yesterday. But ended up getting by Tyler and thought, okay, maybe we got something for these guys. Just basically had a good formula. Attack them following, a little bit cautious at the initial braking, and then size them up a little bit, and then just suck right up to them and attack them the rest of the run. And it worked against Tyler, it worked against Reese Millen in the next one, who's been strong this weekend. And I thought it worked against Ryan Turk, but I think I cut one of the curbs and put a tire on top of the curb, which I didn't know this. I never heard this from any of the judges beforehand, but it counted, that tire off counted as going off course. And even though I had an advantage on the rest of the stuff, Ryan moved on. But either way, we went against Forsberg, put a good run against Chris, and got on the podium, so I'm stoked. I didn't need JR to win this weekend. I wanted it. I was hungry, and to be honest, the whole team was really hungry to be in the finals with JR, battling him out, making him really work for that one. And but we go into Irwindale. We've got, this is a track that separates the men from the boys. It's a lot of walls, a lot of speed, a lot of things to hit. Anything can happen there. We need to have a great result there, and we are going to push as hard as we possibly can to get it.